Okay, so probably not a surprise to anyone, but I spent my summer vacation at home. Usually my mom would make me volunteer at the library, but the library's closed, and usually I'd spend at least some of the time at the beach or hanging out with my friends, but I haven't seen my friends since March. Well, not in person anyway. Obviously, I can see them all now in these boxes on my screen. I can see all my friends now. Hi, Nancy. Hello, Quinn. What's up, Ames? And people who definitely are not my friends, and you know who you all are. Or maybe you don't, I really don't know. But anyway, yeah, I spent my summer vacation at home with my little sister mostly and my parents who went back and forth to work because they're essential. Honestly, they're the ones who could have used a summer vacation. They've been going nonstop since all this shit, since everything started. And like, my mom is a nurse and my dad's a sanitation worker. And I don't know, it looks like the life's been taken out of them, like more than usual. I mean, when everything shut down, their lives amped all the way up. And yes, there's been a plateau in all of this, but they haven't really had a break. So the worry, it's still in their shoulders, it's still in their face, and they act like they can hide it, but you can't hide something that's in plain sight, especially my mom. It's all over her. It lives in her. The worry, the stress, the everything. It's just everything. She didn't stop going to work, and I think she saw a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that she wants to unsee but can still see. Even when she's awake, it's like she's so far away, like she's seeing all of this stuff, living it all again. And we didn't see her for a month during the worst of it. She stayed away. At first she told us it was because of work, because they needed her. But then we found out it was because she was too scared to come back home. She was too scared to come home and potentially bring it to us, so she rented a hotel room and they gave it to her on a discount, not even for free. And then she would sleep there for 8 hours. After her 56-hour shift, she would sleep there for 8 hours before having to get up and do it all over again. Well, that wasn't during the summer, but it was when we were still pretending like there was a normal we were trying to fit into. Like even this schooling, what did we do on our summer vacation? What a dumb prompt. Why did we have a summer vacation? Why have we even come back? Why isn't the whole world on one long collective pause? And why isn't the government paying us to stay at home? Like, that can be our job, you know? They can pay us and give us health insurance so that my parents don't feel like they need to keep going back out into a contagion-ridden world, dodging an invisible virus that they're terrified of bringing home so that they can keep their health insurance. And why can the government print $3 trillion that barely goes to the people they govern, that goes back into these huge corporations that barely even pay workers minimum wage? Are we going to learn about that in history class this year? Or are we going to learn more lies of Christopher Columbus again? Whew, you know, Mrs. Jackson, I know how you all got away with it for so long, how everyone believed the lies of America, of Columbus, of George Washington and Thomas Jefferson and all that shit. Garbage, you know, whatever. I get it because y'all didn't have the internet. Y'all didn't have Twitter. Y'all didn't have access to a constant supply of information at your fingertips 24/7 unless you went to study it in more detail. Unless you went to seek it out. And then what good was it but to tell people at your dinner parties, people who had the baseline of lies as their truth? So if anybody told the actual truth, how would anybody have received it except to think that they were lies? Yeah, I get that. But now what's the excuse, huh? Even my parents who are being so crippled by the lies they are trying so hard to uphold, even they can't accept that it's not true. And the saddest part about all of this, the most infuriating part, is that people have been saying the real truths for a long, long time. They was just being ignored. They just ignored them to protect their truths. Do not shake your head at me, Mrs. Jackson. No, I got you on mute anyway, and I'm not going to listen to you because why should I? Everything you teach are lies, or, facts with so much of the truth drained out of them, it's a flattened out truth. A lie. This whole country is a lie. Everything is a lie, and it is our job to uncover the truth. You know, under my bed it's disgusting. It's a mess. It's a really gross mess. And I didn't know how much of a mess it was. And it's not like I did it on purpose. But I never really had a real reason to look under my bed. And I couldn't see it, okay? That was the thing. I have this really cute duster and it just, covers the under. But somehow over all this time, just by living my life, a bunch of crap accumulated. And my mom was doing a deep clean of the house and she's the one that found it, this mound of dirty clothes and makeup and papers and stuff. And her brain exploded when she saw it. She started screaming, "Why'd you let it get like this? How could you let it get like this?" But truth was, I didn't know because I didn't see it. But that didn't make the mess invisible. It didn't make it not there. And I think that that's what's happening right now, that the mess of America has always been there. It's just been so covered up that we couldn't see it. But that don't mean it wasn't there, right? Like the mess was always there. It's always been there. So now our job is to clean it up, to point at it and say, that's a mess when people try to deny its existence. And you can't just cover it up with a frilly pink duster. That's not going to get rid of it. You're just going to cover it up again. But now that I see it, I can't unsee it. It's something I can't unsee. And I'm going to clean it the hell up. I'm so looking forward to our year together, Mrs. Jackson.